Wednesday. Greetings, comic book friends. It is Wednesday, so we're doing TGIW. Thank God it is Wednesday. New comic book day. The uh, the um, the streak continues. I'm really surprised it's been going on for this long that I haven't had something that's just a totally crazy week. So there's one book. So this was supposed to come out last week, or it did come out last week, but the store that I got it at, they were all damaged, so the replacements came in this week. So Armageddon Game #1. This is the B cover, the Eastman cover, which I just really liked, with like Leatherhead with Krang in his chest. I thought was really cool, and also I mean I like Eastman's art because it's obviously very reminiscent of the original comics. So that aside, which I am very excited to read, the prelude, prequel, or whatever to Armageddon Game was interesting. It's been building up for a while, so I'm excited for that to get like fully underway. 7 books, then not counting the one that was for last week, so well under the my ceiling, my maximum that I do not want to cross. So we're doing good, and yeah, a lot of good stuff. And I've been saying that it's weird, right? That the last few weeks it's all been smaller weeks, and I've also been like, this is all really good stuff because I'm not getting like the stuff that isn't as good anymore. I'm being a little more what's what I'm looking for? Discreet? No. Discretion. I'm using more discretion on, which I guess is a form of the word discreet. Anyway, on what I get. So it's less books to read, which, and the reason I like having fewer books, new books to read, is I have so much older stuff that I want to read. So, not that I don't like reading new books. I do, or else I wouldn't get them. But I have so much other stuff that I want to have time to read as well. Where was I going with this? Less books to read. They're of, I'm not going to say higher quality because that's subjective, but higher quality to me, and more interest to me. There are other ones like, well, I just gotta get through this, and obviously it's cheaper, right? That's always good. So I can have more funds to put towards other fun stuff. All right. So I'm going to start with this because, straight up, I'm not going to lie, the thing I'm most excited to read this week, Garbage Pail Kids Origins. I got the Atom Bomb cover. I think this was the best cover to get for this. There was a Hulk 1 homage with Atom Bomb, which I really, really liked, but the store only had one copy of it left and was kind of beat up. Like it looked like it had been folded or something. Like it just. But I'm more than happy with the. I mean, this is the original Garbage Pail Kid, right? This is from the first series, #1, card #1. So, yeah, I'm super excited to read that. It's gonna be dumb, I know it, but I'm excited. Junkyard Joe. So this is in Jeff Johns' Geigerverse, I guess. Let's see. The Unnamed. I don't know what the Unnamed means on there. If anyone knows what the Unnamed means there, I'm not sure. Is that what he's calling his universe of characters, is the Unnamed? I don't know. Anyway, I really like Geiger. I like Jeff Johns. He's not doing a whole lot these days, at least that I read, so it's nice to have a book that he's doing that I enjoy. So we'll see if Junkyard Joe is just kind of his own thing, or if he ties into the Geiger story, or at least the Geiger world at all. We'll do these two. So Edge of Spider-Verse, we're on number 5. So it looks like we get at least 2 new Spider characters. Somebody who's kind of like Victorian. I'm really curious about them. And then a Craven-esque Spider. Cool. love Spider-Verse stuff. And then to go along with that, the Spider-Man, I believe this is a limited series that is related to Edge of Spider-Verse. I think. I haven't read it yet, so I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, it's Dan Slott, Mark Bagley. That's a great team. So, and if it ties into if it's its own thing, that's great. I'd love to see a story by Slott and Bagley that's just their own Spider-Man story. If it ties into Edge of Spider-Verse, that's great too because I love Edge of Spider-Verse. So, man, it's a heck of a time to be a Spidey fan right now. There's so much. If you check out the video I posted on Sunday going through previews, there like legit, I had to add like 10 Spider-Man related books. And to be fair, a good chunk of those are like from the Dark Web event. But even then, there was Spider-Man, there is Deadly Neighborhood Spider-Man, there is what was that Murder World Spider-Man? I actually forgot to add that. But yeah, it's just nutso with the Spidey books. Let's see. Oh, I do have DC Batman. So Zdarsky continuing on Batman, featuring Zurin R Year One. That's interesting. That would be good. But I am enjoying Zdarsky's Batman quite a bit. New Fantastic Four #5. I think this is the last issue. But yeah, I love going back, and not just New Fantastic Four, and going back in time and saying, like, here's this untold story of this group where it's very of the time, right? Like, you wouldn't get a New Fantastic Four book today because, one, Hulk's not gray, and Hulk's off in space being a spaceship, still, as far as I know. But to be able to go back in time, like, look, this is how things were. Here's a story with these people as they were at that time. I think that's a lot of fun. And New Fantastic Four on its own is great. And then Savage Avengers #6. Yes, #6. Going to 2099. That's super cool. I love the 2099 universe. I do want to read more of it. I've read through all of Spider-Man 2099. I do want to read through the others at some point. I'm not collecting those. I'm hoping that they're all on the Marvel Unlimited app, but I'm not entirely sure. But I do want to read through all those because it's just 90s schlock. So much fun. But that's it. Yeah, a nice small 7 books. 8 with the one from last week, but the official book official count is 7, which is it's right there. I think in that 5, I'd say 4 to 7 range is kind of the sweet spot, where 10 is the max. But I mean, every once in a while I've had 3 or 4. It happens. There were some books I had to resist this week, so I am doing a better job of that. It is difficult, but we're doing it. So that is it. Let me know what you got this week and your thoughts on the things that I picked up, or if there's anything that I missed. Yeah, I think that's it. So like, comment, subscribe, and of course, don't forget to make yours Titan. This video was brought to you by Titan Comic Pressing. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Titan Comic Pressing LLC.